everyone, it's Jean. Thanks so much for stopping by. Just wanted to share a few things with you today about the happy mail movement that I am a collaborator on. This is such an exciting part of our YouTube community, and it's brought a lot of joy to people, and that's something we really need. So I want to tell you a little bit about my experience with the Happy Mail, and then I do have 3 here that I received, and I'll open them and show you what the envelopes look like and what little goodies were inside each envelope. And I plan on doing this. I would like to do it once a week so that you all can keep up with what's going on. However, because I'm in the United States and a lot of the collaborators right now are in Canada, the mail's taking a little bit longer, as well as with the holiday. And one of the reasons why the mail may take a little bit longer is because with this happy mail movement, what you put inside the package and what you send should not cost you any more than a standard stamp would be for your country. To send Canada to US, Canada to Canada, or if you get someone that's outside of the country. Now, for my viewers, I only send to Canada and the United States. But the point being is you want your envelope to be only the value of what your country stamp would be. And that's one of the challenges that I have had, because it's my nature, I think, in general, to share what I have and be generous and want to stuff everything in that envelope that I possibly can. But I just wanted to share a little motto, and this is something that I have had to keep in mind, is that the joy of this collaboration is in the sharing. And that's really what it's all about, is sharing with other YouTube channels, other viewers, other subscribers, so that you can develop a community of like-minded people. And you get to share with them a little bit of your stash or of your overstash or whatever you want. It's not really what's inside necessarily, but it's what the fact that you are sharing with somebody. And as I mentioned, it's just a personality trait of mine that if you come to my home, you get an extra helping of everything. You usually don't leave empty-handed. Even in my art, I think at times I create art that has a lot of elements on it, and that brings back to the fact that to me more is more important. And I think that we have to realize that, or for me personally, that sometimes just a small token of your appreciation for that person is what this collaboration is about. And it's really about growing across YouTube as well, and getting to know other people and other styles of designing, and really a lot of fun so far. So my story is that I had made several envelopes, and I wish I had kept some so I could show you. But I had sent my husband to the post office to deliver my 11 envelopes that I had already. And 3 of them were for my the people that had already sent me something. And then the other ones were for some channel owners that are participating in the collaboration. And he came back and he said that only one of them was able to be mailed out of the 11. So he brought me 10 back. And I called the post office and talked to her. And she basically said that there wasn't anything wrong with like addresses or return address, anything like that. The decorating was fine, but the envelope will not fit through their little measuring thing. They have a little measuring thing to tell you if the thickness is acceptable for a standard stamp. And if it's not acceptable for standard stamps, what happens is, especially going to Canada, it turns out to be a parcel or a package. And at that point, you're talking about having to fill out customs forms and spending a lot more money per package than you would want to. So that was my mistake, because what I was doing is when I put things inside, I was not evenly distributing them across the length of the envelope. So there was a hump in the middle. And then additionally, I was trying to send things that had buttons on them, that had ribbon, that had, I'm trying to think of what else I had sent that didn't go. One was it was a tag that had a flower on it, but the flower was soft, so I thought, it would squish down and be okay. So I had to go through the envelopes and rearrange some of the things in there, and I think I have them where they need to be now. So for us to send an envelope to Canada and it be the standard size and standard weight and fit through the slidey thing, it's $1.50. And I think our stamps right now to send from US to US, if they haven't changed, is around 69 cents. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that when you send the envelope, that it's completely flat like this. And this is what I have determined that is the easiest for me to do, is to actually, I think I already have this one sealed, but is to actually keep it open, put the things that I want to inside, then fold it and close it. And that way I know everything's distributed evenly and it's nice and flat, and it's going to go out properly to whoever I'm sending it to, whether it be in the US or Canada. So I made myself this particular envelope here just out of some blue dyed paper, just so I could keep in my brain what the thickness and the size should be, because it's not really about what you send. It's about decorating the envelope, sending the happy mail, and just getting the mail in itself, and then returning something to someone else. So I'm sure as we continue to do this, it will be more and more self-explanatory as we go. Kind of in some growing pains right now, for me anyway. But I encourage anyone who watches me that has a channel in the United States that would like to participate to please reach out to me, because we want to get this going, as far as we can. So I have sent envelopes for US I've sent to Mississippi, to Pennsylvania, where I am. I have sent to Texas. So there are a couple US locations that I do have in my list, which is really exciting. So let me show you, since we're on this topic first, here are the 10 envelopes that I revamped a little bit. And these 10 envelopes, I don't want to show you the front because they are addressed and ready to go. So if I would take, actually there's 11 there, and I don't want that one to show because I haven't mailed that one to anybody yet. But if I would take the thickness of these 5 envelopes, and if you can see that, that thickness was maybe one envelope that I had before. So you can see why it wouldn't fit through the slot. Now there are 5 here, and all these 5 should go fine. And then there are 5 here, and all these 5 should go fine. So instead of having one that was the thickness of 5, I now have 10 that are thin enough that they should go through fine. So Adrian will go to the post office tomorrow, and hopefully he won't come back with any envelopes unless they're ones that people are sending me. So that's the main point I wanted to make. Just make sure they're nice and flat, not bumpy, so that they fit through, and especially if you want them to put stamps on them for you, physical stamps on them for you. So let me show you what I received. And the very first person that sent me something was April, and her channel name is Mama Juju, on the back 40, I believe, and she's from Mississippi. And the first thing I want to show you is I really love this washi tape. It's really pretty. I love the brown. I think I only have white, so I love that. And then this is just a brown envelope, and when I open it, I mean a brown card. When I open it, she's got a really cute envelope here that she made, and it's neat because it has this little flap on it. So cute. I like it. It's a style that I think I will try. And it says, each new day is an opportunity to start all over again, to cleanse our minds and hearts anew, and to clarify our vision, and let us not clutter up today with the leavings of other days. So I thought that was really cute. And then she has these little dangles with a bulb pin. And this one is just so cute because every little piece on it is embossed. So she did, looks like some collage here, and this cute little music note paper, and it's just the cutest little thing, and I love it. And I also love the fact that she recycled a clothing tag, because I do that too. I recycle clothing tags and jewelry tags. So those kinds of things are hoarding items. So, and this one is cute too because it's different shapes. This looks like something she may have painted. And I just love these little bulb dangles. They're so cute. One of the things that I have not made for journals very often anyway are clusters or these types of dangles, and I think they're really cute, so they're very inspiring. This is a beautiful butterfly here. I love that. And it says home sweet home. And this little piece, I couldn't exactly figure out what it was. Oh, now I see. It's actually an altered playing card. So it must be an ATC. Okay, I got it now. It only took me 3 times looking at it to figure out that it's a greeting card. But I love the lace on it. Really, really cool piece of handmade ephemera. And then she gave me some of these little sticky notes, which are really cute, and this blue paper, because I love working smaller and making smaller journals. So I think these will be really cute for notebooks or tags or something of that nature. So thank you so much, April. I appreciate all the goodies. And your package is on its way. So let me put these over here. One of the things I really liked about the about her envelope as well is that she actually put the hashtag on her envelope, which I think is really important. And I'm going to be doing that going forward because there are other people that may see this in the mail, and if they see that hashtag and they want to know what that is, maybe they'll look it up. And also, the envelopes that we create really are a work of art. So if you sign them at the bottom, that's nice too. That way, it's like we have a signed piece of art from you. The next person I got a little package from was from Nikki Black. And Nikki has a channel, I believe, called Nikki the Dog. And this is really, really pretty. She did a similar thing of putting the Happy Mail Movement hashtag on her envelope. She's from Canada, so these are some pretty Canadian stamps. And I love her writing. I love writing myself, but I can't do any really fancy writing, so that's really pretty. Let's see what we have. So she has sent me, this is a cute little like folio for a junk journal, some tea-dyed paper with lots of journaling space, and a pocket here that she made. Creativity takes courage. I'm glad I have met someone that also likes to use word stickers like I do. And this is collaged on the back with some really, a map and some really funky papers. And this is like a die cut. And these are inside the pocket. And then it has a side envelope, which has a little folded card, and in the middle, a butterfly. So I thought these were just so adorable. She sent me this butterfly too. It fell out when I was opening the package. So I love this little folio with the pocket. So I'm going to definitely check that out to make some for my next journal. I love this. It's a journaling card, but it's embossed so beautifully. This is some rose embossing here, the different colors down here. Just really, really a cool piece with all the embossing. And this is like a collage tag. And she has different colors on it and textures, which I love. And then here she has a little word phrase, make it happen. This is a little piece from the Canadian Wildlife Federation. I love these because these are little pieces of individual ephemera that I can keep and use in my projects. But also, if you come across a piece of ephemera that you really love and you don't want to use the original piece, you can put these in your scanner and just scan them out as, you know, just scan them out and use the scanned instead of the original, and then save the original for something else. This is a really pretty piece of paper. I've seen these before. I can't decide if it's a sticker because it is a little bit thick, but it's so pretty with the birds and the flowers. And then she sent me some stamps from Canada. So that was really sweet. But these are used stamps because they're used stamps, but they don't have any of the postal markings on them. So I'm not sure where these came from, but they're from Canada, or how these came about. So thank you very much, Nikki, for those. And I'm going to just stick this back. And I don't know if you can see the inside of this envelope. Isn't that beautiful? So it was an envelope, a page about butterflies. So really nice. Thank you. And your package will be on the way tomorrow. Now this envelope, I have it folded a little bit differently because I don't want you to see the address. This came from Hope Smith. And Hope, your package, your envelope was one envelope I was able to send on Saturday. So you should be getting it soon. She's with me here in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure how far away. I didn't check the directions. But I think this is really cool because what she made was a folio type envelope. So basically the back is kind of like a green cardstock. And then she added these really cool washi tape stickers. I love the birds. And then when you open it up, it becomes a folio. So on this side, she has a pocket with a little piece of vellum and some tickets, some other little papers that are so cute with butterflies. That's cute. And some other little bulb pin tag. And this blue, so pretty. And then just a couple other things here. This is a belly band. And again, she put some of her washi tape stickers. And the background's a map. And in the belly band, there's a pocket here at the bottom too that she just put some small little things in. She had given me it's an old price sticker for $1. And it's so fragile that I just kept it in the pocket, but it's so cute. And these are really nice with the big butterflies. And I love how she used some real vintage ephemera. This looks like a checklist of some sort. And here's some more where she used old book page and music. So that's really cool. And the back has just little snippets of vintage ephemera, which I love. And this is a note. This is a piece of book paper. It's vintage. I can feel that it is. And it has some color on it. So that's really fun. Just to get something authentic ephemera is really nice. This is definitely a piece of authentic ephemera, and she put me a little note on the back of this and her address. And that's another thing with the Happy Mail that I've been trying to remember, is to put my address in the inside somewhere on the flap or something in case the package would get damaged. And here's another piece, a tag. She used some vintage ephemera, and she used some back here too. And I just love these They're so pretty. And this one, Tiger Lily. So thank you so much for the beautiful pieces and the very interesting folio. I think I'm going to want to make one of these. So thank you so much, Hope. I really appreciate it. So as far as Happy Mail that I've received, those are the ones that I've received so far. And it's really quite addicting making the envelopes. And there's so much fun and joy in doing that. I was talking to one of the participants today that she was so excited she had found a really cool magazine that she could make some envelopes out of. And the list of participants that we have are growing and growing. And the way this works is you don't send an envelope. If you're a channel owner, you don't send an envelope unless you get one first. So you do have to provide your address in the comment section. If you don't do that, it's very difficult to track people down because we're all busy with our YouTube and our creating. And once you do that, we can find you easily and add you to the list. The only time that you would send an envelope without receiving one first is if you are sending the envelope to a channel owner that is a collaborative partner. So, for example, Kim Newberg, Caroline, Thelma, Brenda, April, Cheryl, I'm not sure, myself. You know, you can send envelopes to us and then we will send them out to you when we get them. So most of the 10 that I have going out are either for the 3 people that have already sent me something or channel owners. So once you get a few of them made, they become like, you become obsessed with making envelopes and coming up with different designs. So keep that in mind, that we'd really love you to participate if you are a channel owner and you see this video and you'd like to participate and send an envelope. Please do that. Or if you would like to get involved with your subscribers and your channel, we would love that. So thank you so much for sharing with me today. There's one last thing I want to mention, and this is kind of a favor. So when I was a teenager, which was many, many years ago, one of my favorite magazines to read was Mary Englebright's Home Companion. And my mom found 2 of them for me. And I just love the articles that are in here and the inspiration that they have, even though this one is from, I think this is, I don't see, but they're from the latter part of the 1990s and the early 2000s. Actually, this one's 2002, it says. And the other one I have is 2004. So, just some really fun colors and things to look at to get inspiration. And one of the things that they have recipes, they have vintage crafts, and little inspirational pieces with poems, which is what I like. They have paper dolls in them. I mean, if they have the paper dolls, I would be so happy, but if they don't, that's okay. And I just really don't get out to the thrift stores anymore to look for myself. Just can't. for health reasons. But if you do come across any of these and you'd like to share them with me, I would be so delighted, and I'm happy to pay for whatever shipping or cost, within reason, of course. So that's all I have for you today. And I hope you all have a really great week ahead. And I know some places are getting snow and some places are getting rain. To me, it's all beautiful, and we just go with the flow, right? So have a great night, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.